Hi, it's Clownmeister from Cybersport, and today I'm joined by Adam from Team BDS, who just won the game against SK. Hi, Adam.
Hello.
And I wanted to start with a first game of this series. You started on one of your best champs so far, and
Mhm.
Irrelevant picked Rumble. And I'm not gonna lie, this lane was kind of funny because you were constantly fighting each other. And is this something that you know that you need to do to make a difference? Because you are also very well known for that you like to skirmish a lot.
Um, well, like Olaf, he's kind of a pick that you wanna play aggressive kind of the whole laning phase. And Rumble is a good pick to counter this kind of because he has a slightly advantage from lane, slightly counter matchup for him. Especially he plays Ignite, so it's kind of hard to lane against him. But level 6, I would say that the matchup becomes slightly more even for both. But it's still, one mistake and the one will die. I think, yeah. But I don't really need to play like this to win games, especially with my team. I can just pick some tanks and just, chill in my lane, no fighting at all. It's just I picked Olaf here because I thought it was good in me comp. And I was pretty confident that I knew that he could pull up as well the Rumble, but I was still, pretty confident because I had some practice against it already.
Yeah, and you performed really well as you as a whole team performed really well.
Mhm.
Did you have something that you worked on in that few days break, or you've spent this time maybe differently?
I mean, our weaknesses has been, always the same since winter, and we try to work on them. It's some micro-wise and mid-game, how to prepare some objectives, etc. Like the whole mid-game section, the whole late-game section, how to play with Nash, how to abuse something, blah blah blah. A lot of stuff to take into account, and we tried to to work on all of those weaknesses. We tried to optimize some stuff that were also good for us already, and we try to mix all those things up, and it comes up to the gameplay we just showed today, which was a pretty control and clean. So I hope that we can do now the same against better teams.
Yeah, and as you already mentioned about the problems in the winter split, I wanted to ask you because the last split you've made it to the groups, but then you've ended on seventh place, and
Hmm.
now it's completely different because you've reached the top one in the regular split, and now you actually won one game of the best of three. How did it actually happen that from an average team you are currently one of the best in the league?
Um, Compared to winter, I feel like that we did improve a lot. Um, but regarding the fact that we lost into Australis on winter, it was a bit a disappointment because we should have won against them, and we should have also won against Mad to the next game. But I think we just lost into against ourselves, in winter, and we try to work on that so we don't do it anymore. So we're fundamentally a better teams, but we're not that different compared to winter. It's just that we tried to fix all of our mistakes, and now that everything is kind of clean, even though there's still some mistakes obviously, but we do our best to work on them still. um, I think we're a good team now.
Were there any conversations in the team, like after the winter split, about maybe some roster changes, or you knew that you will stay in the same lineup and just work on your
Nah,
problems?
there was no discussion about any roster changes. BDS gave our trust on the 5 players, and they knew that we were stronger than what we showed against Astralis, even though we lost. So they gave their full trust in us. So we have to make it worth as well. From our perspective as a players. Um, no discussion about it. Full trust, and yeah.
Yeah, and with today's win, you are one step closer to make it to the playoffs for the first time
Yes.
as you are a BDS member. Do you think that you will be able to do it?
Uh, right now it's what G2 Koi, so we don't know yet against who will be playing. I assume we will be playing G2 because they should be a better teams. I would assume that if we play against G2 tomorrow, it should be really like contested. I would say best of three, because we did face them in best of three as well last winter. We went up to the third game, which was a bit a nightmare, the third game against G2 in winter. But I think our chances to beat them now are really higher, way higher. So I would assume we can beat them, but even though we lose against them tomorrow, we should be able to win against Koi as well into the next week. So I don't want to be like too confident, but if I'm being realistic right now, I think we have decent chances of making top four.
And now I wanted to talk more about you personal, because I think that in the current meta your exotic picks fit in really well. Do you also feel that this meta suits you well?
I would say so, that this meta fits me well somehow. It's just I feel like, I mean, I've improved a lot as a player as well, so I've gained a lot of experience, and I feel even way more confident on picking those champs up, because I know that I think I can do good no matter what. I don't think the meta is related to this. I think I just became more confident. I've gained a lot of more experience, which allowed me to find more windows with my exotic picks, which allow me also to make them work on stage. Um, yeah, I think it's a decent answer, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, you believe that you will make it to the playoffs, but what is the main goal of the team like in this split? Is this just playoffs or maybe something higher?
I believe we all wanna go to MSI. We think it's a realistic dream to have right now. So we will keep working hard on making this dream work, or and we'll keep try to maintaining alive until we cannot anymore. But this is the objective right now.
Okay, and the last question, maybe a bit off topic. As you probably know, the EMEA Master starts in 2 days, and
Mhm.
as you are the silver medalist from the previous year, who do you think will win this time, maybe?
Um, I think the TCL, so the Turkish league, which sent like three teams. I think they will. I think they will smash. To be honest, I think they should smash any ERL team. I think that the level between TCL and any other ERL should be way different. Like it's to me, it's on a whole another level. The TCL. So I would assume one of their team would win.
Okay, thank you for the conversation and good luck.
Thank you.